Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, it's about time now for us to go into our next discussion segment. The federal government on Monday denied reintroducing the subsidy on petroleum motor spirit, popularly called petrol, amid the closure of many filling stations nationwide due to various challenges in the downstream oil sector. It also said the pockets of queues observed by motorists in petrol stations across the country stemmed from hiccups in product distribution from the south to the north, not a lack of supply. This came as the Nigerian Petroleum Company Limited also declared on Monday that it would have gone bankrupt in June this year had it been the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not halt subsidy in PMS in May. NNPC also announced that Nigeria would become a net exporter of refined petroleum products by next year, going by efforts to revamp its refinery. And of course, joining us via a phone call discussion to do justice to this topic, we have as our public affairs analyst in the person of Mr. Matthew Oluko. Good morning, Mr. Matthew Oluko, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Mr. Josh. Thank you for having me.
All right, let's look at the declaration by Kyari, especially with regards to his prediction on Nigeria becoming a net exporter of petrol by next year, 2024. What's your view on that?
I would say it would have been a good record development, but I don't think it's feasible. Because even if our refineries were to refine absolute capacity, we are looking at what is the put together our four refineries. I think what the capacity of refining is about 450,000 barrels of crude a day. And if you marry that with our local consumption, I don't think it will take care of our local consumption. And again, there's nothing that says that it will refine up to maximum capacity. So for me, I think it's very plain quality. But like I said earlier on, it would have been a good record development if we can start exporting refined products. Because one, we are retaining jobs here, and secondly, we are attracting foreign earnings by exporting it.
But don't you think that with the inclusion of a private refinery owned by Dangote, don't you think it is possible that they could actually meet this deadline as being an exporter of petrol by next year?
Dangote refinery have made it clear that they are exporting 40% of their products. So invariably, all they are producing is not going to be utilized, consumed here in Nigeria. I quite agree that Dangote refinery going by stock capacity of about 650,000 barrels a day. And one thing again is that what we consume is not clear. Because before the subsidy removal on gasoline, we are made to understand that we are consuming close to 80 million liters of PMS a day. But of recent, the figure is not clear, and we are not sure what we are consuming. But by and large, it is not even clear when Dangote refinery is commercial operation. Because at the essence of the commissioning, we thought by now it would have been done away with the issue that have to do with when they will start refining and all that. The more than 2, 3, 4 months after commissioning, we are still checking of when they are coming on board in terms of production. So I will say let us wait and see when that happens. But for me, I don't think it's imminent. I don't think it's close because we are not hearing anything from the management and refinery to say we are starting operation. Even when they say we are starting operation, gasoline, that is the major concern of Nigeria, we may not start with it in the infant. Because we understand that we started improvements with respect to securing crude for Nigeria through NNPC. So that for me, should even make NNPC that issue in shape. Because if we have been battling the issue of not being able to refine locally and we not see a facility that has the capacity to refine and feed our refinery here. And NNPC is not forthcoming in meeting the obligation in terms of making crude available to them. So I think NNPC is like an impediment to commencement of that facility in terms of producing gasoline. Don't forget that even as we speak, federal government already have 20% equity in that refinery. So why begin to wonder, why should an NNPC be establishing a law that not being able to make available crude for the commencement of operation, even as they want to start operation?
Okay, Mr. Kyari also made a declaration on Monday stating that if not for the intervention by the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to halt, the subsidy on PMS in May, the company would have gone bankrupt. Some persons from various quarters are of the opinion that could this be a deceitful statement or one playing a situation of an eye service, considering the fact that as of August this year, the federal government paid subsidy to the tune of 1.6 trillion naira. So why is he saying that, fuel subsidy has been kissed goodbye when in fact the government is still paying subsidy as at August? Is he telling us what we do not know or something?
One is clear. The government is not telling us the truth. Currently, when it comes to subsidy. What you look at, this thing is not rocket science. Before the remove subsidy, the dollar was exchanging for about 700 naira to the dollar. Currently, dollar is exchanging for about, in the parallel market, we are looking at about 1,025 naira at the last count to the dollar. And once you are importing, your dollar is an issue because you must get the dollar at the prevailing exchange rate to do exportation. So frankly speaking, to be quite honest with you, I think I will align myself with the position of all the players in the state, all the stakeholders, like the Independent Marketing Association of Nigeria and all that said that federal government is not sincere, that federal government is not telling the truth. Because from what we are looking at, from the information in the public domain, the landing cost of PMS as we speak currently today is about 750 naira per litre. So you see that it's no longer feasible to say you are selling at 580 naira or 5 or 610 naira, 11 naira in the case may be, depending on the location of the country. I'm talking about the entry price of NNPC currently. Yeah, the issue is, I think because of the sensitivity of the issue, federal government may not want to complain. Because one, when Mr. President has said in the inaugural speech that subsidy is gone, he will come back to tell us that because of the reality on ground, we are paying subsidy. I don't think Nigerians will want to accommodate that. And if we turn around and say, okay, because the price of food have increased in the Nigerian market because of all the dynamics, we are increasing pump price. I don't think we can feed Nigerians. So I think that's why they continue to need the denial.
Now, talking about the fact that, as you alleged in your statement, that the government is not coming out clean, and of course, the statement sounds very deceitful. Let's even borrow what the minister said. Kyari said in a statement that fuel subsidy actually ended in May. Now, looking at the fact that there is fuel subsidy has actually ended, can we also look at it side by side with the cushioning effect of this? Is it at par with that policy? That's my question to you.
I didn't get the last part of your question, but I think, one, Mele Kyari is the group managing director of NNPC.
Okay.
Then secondly, this is not the first time the government will be living in denial and trying to pitch as if there's no subsidy. Don't forget that even the last administration, when they came on board, because of the way and manner they treated the government before them, he was not confident to tell Nigerians that they were paying subsidy. He chose to call it under recovery. But the issue is, the difference you are paying, it doesn't matter the name you give it, you are subsidizing.